just get right into the match and see how this winners of Region Finals Day 2 plays out and see who's going to advance.
Ooh, alright, let's get started. We're gonna see the Darkrai, we're gonna see the Sceptile, and Burnside, what are you expecting to see from this matchup?
Yeah, I'm really excited and not necessarily surprised to see Allister on the Sceptile. Because Sceptile, we've seen it, has really good tools for fighting against Darkrai's Bad Dreams Rising mode. Bad Dreams Rising, that really oppressive state that Darkrai can get into. Sort of his whole field phase builds towards that. But Sceptile, really strong movement, so can avoid, sort of play around that in field phase. And also Giga Drain gets you out of a Bad Dreams Rising. That move we just saw there, we're not in Bad Dreams Rising, but if Allister had connected with that, helps you escape preemptively. So really powerful. And Allister, Darkrai not known for strong defensive options necessarily out of one reversal. So Allister's going to be able to try to set up corner pressure just like he's doing here and see how long he can keep Shadowcat on his back feet.
And this is the difficult part when you're facing off against an aggressive player like Allister, because you have Darkrai, you know, wants to go for more of that Trapper Zoner setup, but with a perfect Burnside, what a way to start off our first match already.
Yeah, Allister looking so clean off the bat. That was unbelievable. It only took one field phase and one dual phase to close that out.
He's looking to speedrun through this, but, you know, now we have Shadowcat finally getting some of that momentum going forward, and Allister, he's against the wall, he's trying to push into this advantage, trying to cover up the jump right here. Shadowcat finally trying to put himself on the map.
Yeah, finally into this first Bad Dreams Rising mode, sets up a Phantom, now with the corner pressure of his own, and Allister now into Burst.
And being able to utilize that fast movement from Sceptile here is going to be key if he can try to close in this gap, but he can't. Shadowcat now being able to keep Allister up in the air. Can we get a reset right here? He does manage to get that mix-up, but currently have the burst coming forward. And Allister, they're trying to keep themselves back in this fight, but he's stuck against the wall, Burnside.
Yeah, a little bit of a missed timing there from Shadowcat, but Shadowcat not being stymied by it at all, keeps the pressure up and responds in a commanding fashion. Shadowcat tying it up 2-2, and I really think it's going to come down to if Allister can play around this burst mode from Shadowcat in Game 3 here. Shadowcat can opt to go to that whenever he would like.
Yeah, and also holding on to that Electrode and Farfetch assist currently, the support to be able to tack in some of that movement as well as that damage. Currently have Allister, though, he's stuck against the wall. I love the mobility that we're seeing from Shadowcat. He does have that burst meter on board, keeping Allister stuck against the wall, though, and trying to go for these resets. I love the timing here, but you have Allister now. He's trying to go in for the block, but the immediate counter coming in from Shadowcat.
Yeah. Oh, Allister out of the corner now, but getting caught on the landing from the Vine drop, and just not enough. Shadowcat's been playing the Oki game so much. Allister not even able to play neutral at all in this round so far. There's the Farfetch that you called out, just keeping the pressure up consistently, and Shadowcat looking so strong in this round 3. Allister, nice jump over, able to tech the throw though.
And Farfetch being able to dash forward and being able to hit the opponent 3 times to at least try to tack on some of that extra block string. Does manage to block that in the same time, but here comes Darkrai trying to be able to finish this off. Allister, unfortunately now, won't be able to live past this.
Yeah, Allister nervous, got caught going for a Leaf Blade there, and Shadowcat on the board. So Shadowcat, a complete reversal there, Vicky. Perfected by Allister in round 1, and then just found his footing so quickly. I think Allister, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks with the Sceptile or pivots to another character, so he is sticking with the Sceptile. And the name of the game is going to have to be staying out of knockdown situations, and when you do get knocked down, not getting stuck in a vortex like we saw. Allister Vortex Shadowcat so effectively in round 1, and then it was all Vortex for Shadowcat following.
That's what we saw actually Shadowcat get the most momentum too, and being able to start things off immediately changing over to the dual phase. Shadowcat trying to close in that gap. He does try to back off. Allister creating a lot of that extra space for himself, and he does catch Shadowcat.
Yeah, nice Leaf Blade there. Oh, I like that mix-up. So Allister threw those seeds on the ground, which were going to sprout. So Shadowcat feeling like he had to block. Allister taking advantage of that, going for a throw. Now Shadowcat answering back, a nice homing cancel there, and then goes straight into the Bad Dreams Rising off the shift.
Tries to get the bad dreams racing. He is going to be able to change up that mobility. Does catch him up in the air. He's going to keep him grounded, though. Allister, unfortunately, not able to stay grounded, but he does manage to get that wake up into shield. The immediate retaliation, though, he wanted to try to go for the grab, but unfortunately for Allister, he's not going to be able to live past with this wall. If he could try to keep Shadowcat off of him.
Yeah, keeping the pressure up with Farfetch here, and the mix-up is a throw, catching Allister off guard.
Wow.
Shadowcat doing such a great job mixing up his offensive options, opting for sort of these pressure strings with Dark Pulses and the Farfetch, and then just getting Allister to forcing him to play patient and then punishing him for it.
And that's that rock, paper, scissors triangle that you usually see coming forward, and the adaptation that we're also seeing from Shadowcat has been amazing. Is going to be able to phase shift immediately. He has that burst meter at the ready as well.
Yeah, infield phase, but not in Bad Dreams Rising. Allister able to escape with a nice detectable shoot. See if he chooses to shift here. He does shift. That makes sense given the combo in the situation here. Going to the field phase, Allister missing a perfect block there on the burst wave, but able to catch up a weird sort of homing attack there. Picking up burst.
And he does have that debuff on him too now. Does rare out, and he's just trying to wait out the burst at the same time. I like the way that Allister's playing this patiently. Does stuff out that jump approach coming in from Shadowcat. Now being able to still try to tack on this patient gameplay coming in from dual face. I love the way that Allister's playing this. He's in Shadowcat's mind right now.
Yeah, the movement that he's and the range that he's sitting right at that edge of the Leaf Blade positioning in dual phase is working out really well for him. But Bad Dreams Rising back on the line for Shadowcat, and now Allister in the corner. So this is where we saw things start to fall apart. Because of that, he goes to the burst. Leaf Blade, oh, Shadowcat, we see the power of Darkrai, able to avoid the Dragon Breath, dashes through Allister and answers back. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, especially since he was able to reverse that situation. Despite Allister being able to pop open that burst, he unfortunately misses right there. Now he's stuck over by the wall. Shadowcat has exactly where Allister does not want to be, and now Shadowcat, he takes the next round.
Yeah, so, and with that, Shadowcat going up 2-0 against Allister, and in this best of 3, that means Shadowcat is advancing on, because we're at this point of the bracket, Shadowcat solidifying himself as one of those qualifier spots, and Allister set down to loser is going to have to fight on if he wants to advance and try to clinch one of